What up? What up? What up? You too. We back with another episode of No Balls, Just Things. But get your minds out the guts,
Right.
you perverts. We don't talk about those types of balls nor things. This is not an OnlyFans account. You're not getting your rocks off here. Do it somewhere else, man. Do it somewhere else. Unless you're into
Right.
animals like that. Even animals like that, then it's all good. You know what I'm saying?
Come
how,
on.
you, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Jersey
How
in the
about you?
building. Oh man, I'm doing good. Doing blessed, man. Blessed,
Let's
blessed, blessed.
go.
You
I
know,
see that Big D's Python shirt on you got over there now. Look at that merch, bro.
I mean,
Come on.
let me blow. Oh, you could have blown me up. Blow myself
Oh,
up.
see, I couldn't. My bad.
You're good,
Big
bro.
D.
We're gonna start at the top with headstand. That's what homie
Let's
Slade. But my brother Derek, Big D's Pythons and Geckos, he's not slacking on the back. It's a little small.
Oh, I gotta get on to him. That small ass shit, I gotta get on to him.
Hell yeah. I see you representing too, bro.
I got Will on. You know, I got the Amish man himself, you know.
Amish
Let's go.
Will.
And he got the Dinker out, which I like this.
Oh,
You know, the Dinker Squad.
Dinker Squad.
Actually, Alex had asked me, she's like, what does that mean? I was like, you know, like when they get the bags from Africa and they're trying to discover a new gene or find and run new. She's like, oh, really? That's what Dinker means. I was like,
Yeah.
man. Come on.
Yeah, Dinker Squad. I got a couple of Dinkers. You know what's up.
Let's go.
Man. So how's your weekend? How was
Pretty
your
good.
weekend?
Can't complain at all. Stayed busy for sure. Took care of the zoo over here. Pulled some. It was nice out. Finally got some really good, warm, nice weather. So pulled the birds out on the front porch. Let them get some of that heat and stuff. Put them in their cage. Pull the chameleons out and stuff. Let them hang out. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, relax at the house. Watch some UFC fights. You know.
I know that's right. I was
How about
this
you?
weekend. It was a good weekend, man. NCAA tournaments this weekend, March Madness. So just
Come on.
a lot of college basketball gearing up, seeing these new recruits coming in, going to see who's going to be joining the NBA next year.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah. Good weekend.
I used to
good
follow
weekend.
a bunch of basketball, but I quit like probably 4 or 5 years ago. I need to get back into it.
Mhm. Yeah.
That was like when I think it was like Orlando Magic with Dwight Howard and all of them. You know, that was my little team.
Oh, okay. That's what's up, though. That's what's up. Jersey in the building. I see you, Peter. Thanks for tapping in.
Come
Steve
on.
Dub in the building. We got Kiko representing Virginia. We was just talking about Virginia, so we got Kiko in here representing Virginia.
Let's go.
Appreciate you. We got a good one on day, man. We got Ron Funk from Hurt Matrix. And he's going to give us some little education on some reptiles because that's what he does. He likes to educate the masses, and I like to learn. So I know Justin likes to learn. Justin knows a lot, but I'm sure Justin likes to learn a
Yeah,
little bit.
I don't know shit. I like to learn. I always say the day I stop learning today, I need to give it up. You know.
That's a fact, bro. You should learn something every single day. Every single day, you should learn something new. Yeah, don't be afraid to ask questions. There's nobody walking this earth knows it all. So there's always room to grow. Always room to grow. But before we go any further, let's pay some bills and drop this sponsorship video.
Lindworm Exotics specializes in a multitude of reptiles such as ball pythons, dual boas, coastal rosy boas, and false water cobras, to name a few. They are dedicated to providing the public with well-adjusted animals with superior quality. Follow them on Instagram and Morph Market. Black Box Reptile Cages should be your go-to for high-quality reptile enclosures and rack systems. They offer versatile hatchling and adult racks that work with both Vision and Freedom Breeder tubs, as well as a wide range of terrestrial, arboreal, and bioactive cages. Located in Beaufort, Georgia, Black Box Reptile Cages offers local pickup as well as ship and freight. Check them out at blackboxcages.com and use code WhiskeyBomb25 for 5% off. Selected Reptiles works with a wide range of genetic combos, including Hypo-VPI Xanthic, DG-VPI Xanthic, and Zebra, but where they stand out is their work with Monsoon, Monarch, Sunset, and other high-end morphs. In addition to reptiles, they produce premium feeder rodents, delivering to Florida, Georgia, and North and South Carolina. make sure to use promo code WhiskeyBomb5 for 5% off any snake. Check them out on Wolf Market or reach out directly. From fur to feathers, Fuzzy Acres has your feeder needs covered. Whether you're looking for frozen rats, bulk rabbits, or harder to find feeders like quail and guinea pigs, they've got the stock serious keepers rely on. Visit fuzzyacres.com for clean, healthy feeders that are frozen and shipped with care. Remember to use code WhiskeyBomb10 to save 10% on any order, and as always, enjoy free shipping on all orders over $300. Grant and Mary of Rec Room Snakes have been breeding ball pythons and Woma pythons for over a decade. They're staples within the ball python realm, and most notably known for their work with the paint mutation and putting it to multiple codoms and recessives to truly unlock its potential. Please give them a follow on Morph Market to check out their incredible animals, and on Instagram to keep up with their projects. Ninja Balls is more than a breeder, he's a creator. He's the innovative thinker that brought you the Kiki Ball. He strives to make living works of art and improve upon them year in and year out. Follow him today on Instagram at Morph Market, and know that with each purchase you make, you're getting quality.
Bone Daddy Serpents is just getting started in the ball python industry, but he has major plans involving high-end genes such as Monarch and Sunset. Please keep an eye out on him because his passion and determination is going to take him very far within this industry.
Appreciate all the sponsors, and a special shout out to the Shades of Blue Morse channel sponsors. Appreciate y'all so much for everything that y'all do. Oh, Mitzi, what's up, Mitzi? Thanks for tapping in. Love you, girl. Also, let's drop this for
I can't do them by ever.
I just learned that last year, bro. Just learned that last year.
See?
I ain't even going front. But also, I want to give a special shout out to Husbandry Pro. Let me see if I could find it real quick.
Got them cramped hands, you know.
Yeah, my hands just cramped up too, bro. Like for real.
Let's go.
Yeah, use code Whiskey60 and get you an extended 60 days free of Husbandry Pro.
There's that free. Y'all ask y'all want something free. There's something free for there's 2 months right there. Free.
Free is for me. If you
You
already
know,
have it, then you just extend it another 60 days on top of that, man. So it's a win-win situation, man. Take advantage of the relationships that we build with these sponsors. Holla at all these sponsors, man, before you go look anywhere else. Check out their Morph Markets. Check out their Instagrams. Holla at them. Get in those DMs. Ask them what they got they did not showing. And I'll guarantee they will take good care of you.
Like even the Fuzzy Acre code. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely use that Fuzzy Acre code.
I definitely have used that code, I think, once or twice. You know what I'm saying?
Heck yeah, man. They got all types of feeders. They got chickens, they got rabbits, man, they got quail, they got rats, they got mice. So you name it, man, they got it. Feeders for you, straight to you.
I get my mice from them.
You do a free delivery on any order over $300, and you're going to spend $300. So you're gonna get free delivery.
Come on. That's actually good to know. I didn't know that. So I just learned something new, guys.
There it is, man. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, and guinea pigs as well. Yep. Yes, Missy. Guinea pigs as well. Rabbits, just get it for those people that have those big old animals. Some people got big old berms and retics, so they got big appetites. Bigger than the balls, anyway. Let's bring up our guest, man. Welcome to the stage, Mr. Ron. Let's give him a nice round of applause.
Let's go.
Yeah. So Ron, you don't mind, let's get this word off the screen, man. Boom, and introduce yourself.
Like says Ron Funk. I'm a lawyer by day. I am an appellate lawyer and family law. I'm a certified specialist in both. There's about It's actually about maybe a dozen of us in California that have both of those specializations. I've been lawyer for 30 years, but I loved snakes and lizards and stuff since I was a little kid. I probably caught my first lizard sometime around 1975.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Out in growing up in Glendora, which is in the foothills. I had a friend who, if we climb over his back wall, we're in the literally in the mountains, and we just go out and try to catch stuff, and I just always have been fascinated with it. But we had a large family, not any pets or anything, and back in those days, we didn't really know how to take care of snakes and stuff that well, or we certainly didn't have the resources that we do now. So I didn't realize, I thought it would be difficult and all, and I never really looked into that until COVID came. We're one of those COVID ones, but we were going to go on a trip to on a family vacation, but it got canceled because of COVID. And so I took the chance. I told my wife, okay, well, we were able to get refunds for the tickets and everything. I said, okay, I want to buy a snake. It's like, okay.
Come on.
And so we did. And it's so funny because I went on I found Morph Market. And I research things to death before I do very much. And I think it's just nature of being a lawyer. But I went through Morph Market and I pulled out, I knew what my price range was. And I pulled out some pictures and put them on the laptop of a bunch of options. I took them around to my kids because I wanted them to kind of, be part of it. And asked them which one should we get, and they agreed on a yellow belly. Believe it or not,
yellow belly, everything.
Really pretty. She has really, and especially in the picture when she was young, really very yellow down the back. Nice. And so we got her, and then I started researching. I said, well, what if it's pretty easy to keep her here. What if we wanted to breed? And I started looking at them, and I looked and I came across Freeway, and I'm like, wait a minute, I breed yellow belly with an asphalt that looks like her and get Freeway, and I was just sold at that point.
Amazing, right? One of my favorite combos.
Yeah, and it was just so much fun, and we started going to the shows, and I kind of chased Phil Goss around for a while. He's a USARK president. I'm sure most people know. And I finally hooked up with him, I think at one of the Pomona shows out here. And I said, hey, Phil, I'm a lawyer. I'm kind of new into this, but I know you deal with all the legal stuff. What can I do? And we've been kind of talking and stuff. And mostly what I do is have been doing is helping out at auctions and stuff. And I'll go to the shows just to do that. But then my wife was and we've been breeding and stuff for the last 5 years now. But my wife was working on some digital marketing type stuff and education stuff. She was subscribing to some education platforms, and she showed me it's the school platform. It's which of course is spelled SKOOL. It just kind of clicked for me how that would be a great platform for education for reptiles. Because what I did is I searched, I got all the YouTube and everything and going through everybody's YouTubes, and I've seen all of them.
Come on.
And but I thought there's not really any central location. So this is kind of the genesis of what I'm really hoping will grow into a place that we can have good information, accurate information, not
Mhm.
relying on people in Facebook groups and everything.
Yeah.
So we started, and it's still small and it's still growing. I right now my plans are much bigger than my time,
Mhm.
but I am working on it as much as I can. And essentially what it is there's a message board, and then there are modules, different modules. They call them classrooms in here, and each one is a different subject.
Okay.
And and if you want, it's just, I think you can get there on the computer if you just go to Herp Matrix.
Mhm.
Herp Matrix.
Herp Matrix, HERPMATRI. But we have, and this was kind of the key for me, is like you go in, I have a welcome, and on the left you have different lessons essentially. It allows me to put videos, PDFs, and other stuff, and we've got quite a bit on there.
Pretty cool. So you could put like pretty much if you're needing information, you could put on a note of like whatever species you're needing information on, and it'll take you to like what, a classroom to where basically these people can help you out with that question.
Yeah. Well, actually, what it'll do is it'll take you to classrooms, and I've got it organized. I've got
Okay.
one classroom, and I don't know. It's free to join right now, but it's limited
Okay.
access.
I will be joining up after this show.
Yeah, but I've got a classroom for species specific care guides.
Okay.
And of course, right now it's heavy ball pythons because that's what
Appreciate you,
my
Nancy.
experience is. But I've got a 6-part video course going through the various aspects. We've got just the intro, and then one called Build the Burrow, which is about enclosures and stuff. I got one. Each of these videos is about 6, 7, 8 minutes long to get the basics. And I got feeding and hydration, handling behavior, health and warning signs, and then then there's going to be one on breeding. I plan to do similar for all as many species as I can. I'll probably keep adding them. I do, and that's ball pythons. We've got the video, and the idea is that people can come in and get the basics, and it's with information that is curated through Herp Matrix that we trust. And I do have a PDF style guide for bearded dragons and crested geckos. Crested geckos isn't up yet, but I have a lot of the material on that.
Okay.
And so that's just that classroom. I have legal modules, and this is where my particular expertise is going to come in. And the idea is I have modules, which are essentially lessons on the CITES Act, the Lacey Act, Endangered Species Act, and the IATA, which is the air transport guidelines. And so right now I have some brief videos up on each of those, I guess I got one on CITES.
I just signed up.
So I just did the same thing while you're actually talking. That's what I was doing.
Yeah.
Let me approve your memberships.
Yeah, appreciate it.
And we can kind of share the screen and kind of walk through what you're kind of explaining.
Yeah.
Because I'm kind of really interested now. This is kind of really cool.
You can share your screen, Justin.
I was going to. He's got to approve it though. I just got to wait for him to approve it.
I just did, and what I'm gonna do. Member standard. Okay, I'm gonna change you guys so that we can look at these.
Okay, here we go.
To so that you can access them.
All right. Let me see. Share screen. Go share. All right. Let me see what.
Yep.
Here. There.
Should.
Boom.
Can you click on the classroom?
Yeah, hold on one second. I'm getting it situated because I have two monitor screens here in front of me, so I'm gonna get it situated so I can see one and see the other one.
Yeah.
All right. So you want me to go to classrooms?
Yeah, click on classrooms, and that's you see all the different things. Now, so, some of those are pretty empty still. We're
Hold on.
again, like I talked a bit to Garrett Hartwell about planning, and his response is, "Well, that's pretty ambitious, a little ambitious." I mean, well, yeah, it is. But what I'd like to do is, as we get things going,
This is really cool. You got social media marketing, not just a breeder, breeding 101, species specific care guides. Like that's really sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, some of the ones down at the bottom, they're the ones that I have plans for. The ones at the top, I think I've got some on down through species, herp species.
Herp species. Yeah. Okay. We'll click it.
Yeah. Like if you go in there, and this is where we're working through, the different morphs. This is where we're going to have the different morphs of different species.
Okay.
And, I have a database that I've been compiling.
Clown. Okay, I see how you got it over here. This is pretty cool.
Yeah. And so the idea is I want to at least have some information on all of the different morphs and stuff, give people an idea. Like the wild type have top combinations and stuff, some.
That's cool. You got a PDF there too.
There are PDFs and there are, some detailed information. I've got kind of what I call our standard, what I'm calling the Herp Matrix, I guess, standard description. And I'm trying to give more information than even you see, because I've got, like, if you click on the clown, I try to talk about, and eventually I'm going to get pictures to go along with it. That's a long and
that's cool. You got a video up there too that they can watch on it as well.
Yeah,
that's
and
pretty
I've got
cool.
those on several of them, and I
come on.
That's what I'm saying. This is really, this is also nice for us breeders that sell animals. Especially say we got a pet person new that's coming in wanting to buy a snake off as pet related. They can go here and get information, insight, care guides, every damn thing that they would need right here. This is really, I like this. This is a great idea.
Something different. Outside the box.
Yeah, and I think because what I want this to be really is kind of a central community where we can all get together and have discussions about these things. There are message boards where we can do that, and really what I've started doing too is
which
last
is kind
year,
of here, your little message boards here, which you can just go to community, pretty much.
It's not very active right now. We got to get that going. There's kind of three tiers to it. We don't have anything planned really on the calendar yet.
Okay, that's still really cool. So you can even. So are you going to do shows on there too, like bigger shows, events and stuff that are going to be on there?
I plan to, yeah. And I'm doing a lot more online. I guess things like this. I've got StreamYard. I've got a couple channels that I'm part of. Actually, one of the reasons why I'm a little behind where I wanted to be right now on my Herp Matrix stuff is through my work. I'm on I'm part of. They're called the Custody Queens, and we have a true crime YouTube channel. We got. We're almost at 8,500 subscribers right now.
Let's go.
And I've been doing a lot of that lately, so I haven't been able to do as much for Herp Matrix, but I'm hoping that kind of.
I was thinking too, even these little videos you have at the top, you link those to your YouTube channel. So every time they go to look at this video, it's going to take them over there to show that video. And then you're getting the views for that. So every ball python new guy that comes in and stuff, you're getting the views in it, which is actually pretty smart. You ask me, it's genius. Like I like this a lot. Yeah. And actually, I want to start pushing this on. I'm gonna let if you give me permission, I want to push it on some shows and stuff with these guys and let people know this stuff is out there because this is really cool. I like this a lot.
Yeah, we were talking. We were going to try to start vending at Churros as Herp Matrix this year. We put that off a little because we're a little too involved. Our weekends are taken up. I've got a son who plays competitive volleyball.
Okay.
And so we're at our weekends. It's, there's been times where she goes to volleyball and I go to a show or something. But he's going to be going to college. He'll actually be playing in college next year.
Heck yeah.
But so that'll ease up a bit. But yeah, what I've been doing too is going to the shows and auctioning off what we call a premium membership or a founder membership. And we've got some good ones. We've got Phil and Phil Goss and Vanessa are part of this.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's the Costanza.
Look at Jamie.
It's Jamie.
Yeah, look at Jamie in there. Come on.
We got
Teacher of the Year, guys. Y'all go vote.
Y'all go vote for Jamie.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put that in the chat.
Mike and Tanya Sachs, who are Firehouse Morphs.
Yep, Firehouse Morphs. Come on. Yep.
The Herp and Harbins. They're awesome, and they're really they've been enthusiastic about this. The Moss family reptiles, and so they're all part of our they all bought premium memberships or the founders memberships. This is a paid site, and ultimately because at some point I'm not going to be able to do the content all myself. We're probably going to have people contributing. And
correct. I mean, you're going to turn it into a decent business. I would assume so,
Yeah. But right now, let's see, what are our membership? I think the membership is 17. We've got a free level, which if you go back to the classroom, it basically allows you in the community and in that welcome to Herp Matrix. And the free classroom. There's a free classroom that has kind of a sampling of some of these things.
Let's check this out. Okay, that's pretty cool. Introduction, ball python care guide. Love it.
Yeah.
Closure types.
And then some of our legal guides. For the legal guides, I'm ultimately going to have one for every state. And I've already got several of them there, and I'm going to be working. And for each state and each federal module, there's going to be a series of videos, probably 6 to 8 videos, kind of going through those. Some people like to read, some people like to look at them on video. And
if you have like the links in there for them to go to like the FWC for us to file for this or whatever, like if you're going to vend a show in Florida, this is the things that you're going to need to do to vend in Florida, or if you're going to travel over to Virginia, these are the things you're going to need to do. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be really cool. This is nice. I like it.
Yeah. So it is in its infancy, but and it's the last few months have been, frankly, I've been I started a new phase with my employment, and I actually went and tried to quit my job last year. And I told the managing partner that one of the reasons is I want more time. I need more time to spend on things like Herp Matrix and building that up. Although I got involved in Custody Queens, by the way, if anybody is interested in true crime, we've been talking a lot about the Idaho 4 murders from legal aspects, 3 lawyers who are doing it, Custody Queens off the clock.
Come on.
So I've been spending a lot of time on that. Hopefully that'll ease up a little bit.
Animal quick ID. This is cool. I like this.
Yeah, I was wondering what school was. I kept seeing them pop up on Instagram, just on my feed. I was like, what exactly is that? So it's pretty cool to see somebody that's involved in it and so heavily.
Right.
And see
Yeah, to me, it's like Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube all in one, really, because you can put all of those. And one of the reasons why I'm trying to get some of the people who are well known, such as the Harbins and US Arc, is I want there to be it needs to be, I don't say official, but curated with people who are experienced. And so I want experienced people to come over here. And yeah, I haven't done much on US Arc there. But like ultimately, I do have a if you click on the Breeding 101.
The Breeding 101, okay.
Yeah, over there to the right. I think that's the one I have. Yeah, I have a starter guide, and then if you scroll down, I've got a link. It should be to is it 60 or 90 page PDF detailed breeder guide.
Yep, right there. Breeder starter guide.
Is that? Let me see. So it kind of goes through the story and in a big detail.
Oh, it did pull it up. Okay, I was worried if I clicked on it if it wouldn't pull up the page, but it did.
Oh, no. Yeah.
StreamYard's being smart today. Come on.
I've got
not accurate for us.
That may it, but in fact, yeah, that's our yellow belly that started it all.
Come on.
She's a very bright one.
And that's great. So did you take the time to type all this up?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. It does help. ChatGPT is able to help a lot, but
right.
This is all me and all I took what I researched, ChatGPT and other places, and put it all together. I had to decide which, some of what I think made more sense than some other advice.
Right.
And one of the things that I want to do with this site is to have these out there so that members of the group can look at them and say, hey, you know what? I don't like what you said here. And we can have a discussion. We can set up a video conference and we can talk about things like that. We've had a couple, we've been calling them Matrix meetups. We've had one or two at a time come on those. Had one with the Harbins. We had a great little discussion. But we can have video chats lives like this with both members, with certain levels of members, and with just anyone who wants to come and join and talk. And we can
that's cool.
We can do that through the school platform. They have their own video.
So you got a members tab. So is that so we could see every member too that joins? That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like that. And you could see where they're like some of them's got like their area. So that's cool. You could see somebody that's around you and chat with them if you're looking for rats or something around you. That's cool. I like that.
Yeah. One of the things, because what I did is I kind of was a little presumptuous with Phil. I took it on myself to give him a little, I don't know, prospectus or something, some things that I thought YouTube or US Arc could do that, at least from my legal and dealing with stuff like that. Right. And funny thing is, I've never actually asked him, but this was before US Arc had their YouTube. I told him, I said, you got to have YouTube. And they do, but I thought that there needs to be some way to organize things. And I think if we get enough members eventually, we can kind of have our own little state by state, city by city armies of herpers to when legal stuff comes up, we can say, oh, these guys are there. Let's talk to them. Let's see if we can get them down to this meeting or something like that. That's cool. That's really cool. And I think this provides a great way to do that and organize this, organize that. So it's kind of, that's a little bit of everybody getting together to help the community more or less and help with legality stuff as well. It's, hey, if you need us there to support or whatever, we'll be there. Got all these people in the state. That's really cool. Yeah, so we do, and I'm looking at the map right now. We've got some people from all over the place right now. We're still small, and most of our advertising has essentially been me going to the shows and doing the auction. But
Okay.
the idea is, and here's for those who are members, free, paying, whatever. There's an affiliate program with this too. And that, because that kind of meshes with what one of my goals is for this. I want this to be something that breeders can, when they sell a snake, say, hey, sign up for this. All the information, it's snake or a lizard, all the information's here. And anyone who signs up under you, everybody who's a member has a code. If someone signs up under your code, you get 40% of their membership fees forever, as long as they're a member and you're a member.
Yep.
And so we want to provide both incentive for people to share it with new owners, pet owners and stuff, and to also help build up our community, because the community is only as good as the people who are in it.
Come on. And then you guys goes in the chat. There's the link. If y'all want to go to it, check it out, sign up, help the community out, put the word out, spread the word, guys.
Yeah.
Put it on your Instagram, share the word out.
And I don't mind if anyone wants to sign up. We've got the free membership, which is limited in the information, because of course we want to encourage people to pay. But it's I think it's like $17 a month. You know, what's that? 4 medium rats.
Right. Right.
I mean, I throw out more than that in rats every week, actually.
And once it starts filling up, I can only imagine too, by the end of the year or whatever, the more stuff that, because I mean, like you said, you're still filling out some of these areas. I can only imagine how better it's just going to keep growing and growing and growing and growing.
Mitzi's waiting for approval. I just signed up on my other email too.
Actually, both of you, you're now members, and I'll keep you two on the paid on the
come on
it. But
Let's
anyone
go.
who signs up through
Appreciate it.
either of you get the affiliate benefit.
Oh, nice.
Okay, cool.
Or anyone who goes to Phil Goss and says, "Hey, I want to sign up for Hurt Matrix through you," his his affiliate membership goes to US Arc.
Hell yeah, I like that.
Nice. Yeah.
That's what I want. All my supports and proceeds, US Arc, baby.
Gotta support US Arc.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I would like to do in the future with this is find a better way to do the message board. And actually, I know we do have one member who is at Bot Gino Bot Reptiles. So I may try to at some point I'm going to reach out to him and see if there's some way we can make the message board a little more user friendly.
Heck yeah.
And navigable. But there's a lot of potential for the school platform. It's the only one that I've seen that gives all of these different ways to interact and really can be a central location, rather than well, this guy says this and this guy says this.
Right.
I wanted to be somewhere that we make sure that people know really how to take care of these animals.
Right. Yep. I wonder if you could do that community chat and link it to like a Discord or like an Instagram community chat, where it's going to get a lot more attention, because most people are 90% of the time are on Instagram when they are on their phones.
Yeah.
So it's like, then you have that good community chat, or once you sign up, you got access to get into this community chat on Instagram, and you guys could all chat and stuff. And then everybody's more active on there too. Because I'm wondering, are you going to eventually turn this into an app?
Yeah, I would like to. Yeah.
Okay. That'd be really cool.
I think you can. I think you can actually. Well,
Warm
you
water.
can see it on your phone. I know. See, I don't know all the technical stuff that well either. I have my niche, and I'm trying to give as much as I can through that. And I'm definitely going to focus soon on build out the legal modules, because that's really where my specialty is. But I'm very anxious to have people want to come in, if you come in and say, hey, I got these ideas, I would love to have them, and I'd love to get to the point where certain areas have people who are, kind of moderating those and helping us for that. We're gonna a lot of the other school channels, they do have that, people who deal with certain areas who joined, and then those have the affiliate program. So they're when you're an affiliate and you're bringing in people, you have an incentive too to build it up, because the more people you bring in, you get that too.
Come on.
But I want to make it more than worth the money that it costs, and really it's, I think, less than people pay for
Netflix.
Patreons and stuff. I mean, we're all part of Patreon. But this is where we can have a say and help build it. And I kind of see it hopefully kind of the future central resource for education and information, kind of like Morph Market has become for sales and stuff.
Right. No, that would be nice. Definitely. I like the educational part. You even got like a social media and marketing part. Like, this is really a great idea.
Yeah.
And it is not just like pinpointing one species either. You got,
So
crested gecko. You got, where did I go earlier where I was seeing this? Welcome to Herp Matrix. Was it this one? No. There was one I went to.
Species specific care guides.
Was it that? And it was showing you had all the other, let me see which one. Yep. Care guide.
Some others, yeah.
Yep. And you had bearded dragon and crested gecko. You
Yeah.
see, and then like I'm sure over time, so you're gonna get a list of a bunch of different shit on there. So
I mean, yeah, I want to get like with the Moss family. They do carpets, so I'm going to probably work with them to try to get a care guide for carpets. And I would love it if people, if people are interested, say, hey, where's one on leopard geckos? Well, do you want to help us draft one?
Right.
I've got some formats and stuff that I prefer to use, and we can do that.
Come on.
No, this is not going to go anywhere if it's just me creating all the content. I do have a lot more content that isn't on the site yet. I spent probably a year, weekends, evenings, holidays. My vacations have been a lot of them have been sitting on the computer doing Herp Matrix stuff.
That's really cool.
And
I'm sure it gets down to, because I've never built a website or anything, but I'm sure it gets down to like, do you have to do programming to key things in your website, or is it pretty simple?
No, it's pretty simple. It's just clicking. And stuff. It's a matter of drafting it and formatting it and making it look good, making sure you got good information and stuff. I've been really excited about this for a while now, and we're just trying to get it going. I think it's going to be kind of like a snowball at some point. We're just kind of pushing that snowball around right now, a little at a time. I do have, I have a YouTube channel for Herp Matrix, and I think I've got 6 videos recorded already that I can't even remember if I don't think I've posted them yet. Editing videos is kind of time consuming too. I try to edit them as good as I can.
Kyle, you'll like this, man.
Kyle would love this.
He would love this. Check it out, homie. Go to this website. Bunch of information, man. It's really cool, Kyle. Really.
When I saw some other sites on school, it just kind of clicked. I said, we've got to have one for reptiles.
So it is. It's pretty much a school for reptiles. That's exactly what it is. Down to everything, social media, herb species, legal modules, and that's really cool too. Like, I would have never thought of that, and how you thought of that, that's like, especially for somebody like me or like that eventually wants to go upstate or somewhere to go vend. I can go click on that and go check out that state and see what I need to do so I can go there and vend and make sure I know all and have everything down. That's
exactly what I want to do, and that's what the Harbins, I've talked with them about. we want vendors to know, what do you need to do,
Right.
But yeah, we want to have stuff for every state, kind of an outline of what the laws and regulations are there, and then information about how to vend there, how to sell there, and all that. That's the goal. Ultimately, we want to have some, and we should be able to do it, have some AI assistants too, that will be trained on the material we have, so that to make it easy to interact with it too.
That's cool. That's really cool.
Ultimately, I'd love to have an AI assisted morph identifier.
Yeah.
That's going to be a lot to do.
Right.
But I am trying to build up. I've got a database, at least with ball pythons, which is the biggest complexity. I went through I got the morphs as they're listed on Morph Market, and created my own little database for all of them with descriptions and other things. That's not up yet, but I'm going to try to find a way to incorporate that, at least as a database, if not pictures.
You can get the hard nose information
right there.
From
a tarantula lady right there.
Yeah,
like
tarantula.
Get you some tarantulas and stuff on there, and like you're gonna get you're gonna track the amount of people you could track to this. It's insane. It's literally insane.
I got I think most people know Chad Gaines. He goes around to all the Bug Cage.
Mm-hmm.
He goes around to all the shows and stuff. He's a member. He bought one of the memberships.
And I get it too. You want to stick with reptiles and stuff, but I mean, down the road, you're talking years from now, once this thing like you've got it such a built platform, you could even go down to even where you're like, you know what, now I want to put some parrots on there, or I want to put some this on there, and that way parrot people are out there, or somebody's just looking to buy a macaw or an African gray, they can get information on it before they go make a mistake, and they get something that might they don't want to go spend thousands of dollars on because it's something they can't handle or they want to deal with,
I think this started. I was a kid in the 70s,
right?
And we didn't have, we had Mutual Omaha Wild Kingdom on Sunday nights,
right?
and we had these things. I don't know if you guys even know what recipe boxes are, but they used to be where moms and grandmas kept their recipes.
Yeah.
Well, there was this thing that they would have ads or something for animal cards, and they would have like big 5x7 cards with really nicely done with different animals, and then be pictures and their range and information about them and stuff. I had those, and I used to just lay down on my floor and read those and look at the animals and stuff. To me, this is like that, multiplied or
right
over and over. It's the same sort of thing, and that's the thing that really interests me. And I find I also like, you see, what I like doing the most on these is making the videos. And I don't, I'm no, Brad Pitt, or, I don't have a great
right. None of us are.
I can say, and, some people seem to be, I seem to be drawing interest on the custody queens. But I like doing that. And so I like doing the videos, and I like educating people and teaching people. That's what I do over on Custody Queens. That's really what I do as an appellate attorney, because my job is to educate the court, the appellate court, about what I think the law is and what the judge did wrong.
Come on. I like that. I like that.
And so, I like, right now, I record several shows a week with them, and try to get Herp Matrix stuff done too. I am a little backed up on my Herp Matrix videos. I think I do have the final one in ball pythons that just needs to be edited. Then I'll move. I'm going to move on. I think I'm going to do the CITES Act next. I've started working on that, but I love doing that, and and so this kind of meshes very well with that.
Right. No, I like it. I think you got a great direction with it. Absolutely great direction
It's
with
going to
it.
continue to grow. Continue to
Yep,
grow.
and it's going to continue to grow.
Well,
And you're doing the right thing. Now you're getting on platforms like I haven't heard of it until today, and now that I've heard of it, I'm like, man, I want to tell everybody I know about this, because this is something like you said, it's going to take a lot of people. And once you get so many people in here, it's just going to keep growing. It's going to get bigger, and you're going to get all that. You got follow it. Come on, Missy.
Yeah, as soon as the hairline got back about here, I'm like, that's it.
Oh yeah, same.
Right.
I think that started with my Gen X, because all the people older than me, they got the wispy stuff and they're trying to
trying to hold on.
Here's what I think it is, because I remember this in my mind. Back in the 70s, Sesame Street.
Yep.
There were the originals. One of them was Gordon, who had bald head and the beard. And I used to think, that's cool. That's what I want to do. I wonder if that subconsciously is in all our minds, because now all the guys my age and getting a little younger than me are going this way.
Yeah,
I know it won't take long for me. I'm trying to enjoy it while I can, because everybody in my family goes bald.
Really? Oh wow.
Yep.
Got all that.
All the guys in my mom's side and my dad's side. So it's like, well, when is it gonna happen? I better just enjoy it while I can,
Yeah.
But no, this is really cool. So on the side of Herp Matrix, what all do you breed? Kind of learn a little bit more about you. So I know you got some ball pythons. So what else do you got over there?
All pythons right now.
Okay.
We're actually trying to downsize our collection a bit. We had an explosion in babies last season, where all of our females that didn't breed last year, the year before, all of a sudden breeding. I think we've still got about 80. We need to.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
But I'm going to downsize and not focus so much on breeding, because that is time consuming, and I want to be able to focus more on Morph Matrix. But then I want to get in more species. I'm really interested in Angolans.
Oh, I like Angolans.
And I want to get a berm.
Okay.
I want to get a berm, but I want to just get now a more broader experience with the species and have some because ball pythons are a little there's a lot of them out there now.
Saturated for sure.
Yeah,
We're saturated.
Saturated.
So many.
So I want to do my part and kind of ease up on the ball python market.
Right.
And educate people.
Working with others. I've started seeing house snakes.
Oh, the little
some of the Antaresias, the children's python spotted and stuff like that. So
the house snakes are tiny though. They get to be they can be tiny, but they're cool. They are cool. That's like a friend of mine. What was it? They're called the cat eyes. They were tiny, but they were really cool looking at those snakes.
There's some. I went to the show in Arizona, in Phoenix, back in November, I think, and I talked to the rattlesnake guys. Those were cool. But one of them, he had these little shovel nose snakes that I talked to him about that. They're native to Southern California and Arizona. But he was talking about, because he says those are so cool because they'll bury in the sand, but you throw some crickets in there and they pop up, like this and looking around, and then they'll and I want to be able to have some things like that.
Diversity is key for sure. Diversity.
Yes.
And we have a sulcata tortoise.
Okay.
Come on.
Yeah.
Puppy dog. Good old puppy dog. Bear, we'll call it. Well, it digs just like a dog too, so today.
Yeah. But yeah, we're just ball pythons right now. But as soon as we get down to where I want to be with those, I'm gonna branch out a bit into some of these others.
Come on.
We've done some shows to classes and other stuff, and that's fun. we've tried to get our sons. I got 4 boys at home. Try to get them really interested in it. They're more into video games and other stuff. But they've helped us with some shows, and we like to do that, and that's kind of part of what we're doing. One I know, and I'll shout out to Gary Orner. He signed up for this at Tinley last year.
Okay.
And I know that's what he does, is he goes around and he shows reptiles does the shows to classes and stuff. And he was very enthusiastic. If anyone hook up with him, I need to reach out to him again. But we need people who are enthusiastic about this and want to be part of it and want to try to. And I'm giving you guys incentive to do it with the affiliate program.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The more the merrier, and the better we can make this. And so yeah, if you guys want to
definitely on a good bit, I'm on a good bit, and I can make a pop-up too for our shows, and I can pop it up because I definitely want to get this word out.
You should have them on your show sometime.
I would say I could do that too. Have you come on my show as well? It's on me and Nick's show on Saturday. It's called Sipping with Serpents. We get a little drink on. We like to talk about our serpents, but this is definitely something that'd be cool to let some people know. And same thing with Ken's show, and we have the RWO on Thursdays. Keys has a big open panel on Fridays as well.
Yep.
So I mean, it's something you keep showing your face more on it and putting that word out there. And I'll make a post too, and let's do it. Like I think this is
something together you can put on here too.
A lot of people. Yeah, exactly.
And what I hope people do is they come on and they see, hey, we got a great start. There's a little bit of stuff here. Why isn't there more? Well, come to me. Say, hey, can I do this? Can we put this up? I want to be part of this. I want to help make this something. I don't ultimately. This is not. I don't anticipate this is ever going to be my way of making a living. And I expect at some point that we'll probably bring in some more people to take more of a ownership management of this. I'm doing, I've got my day job. I'm an appellate attorney, and doing some YouTube stuff. But I want this. I just think it's a great idea, and I would love trying to give incentive for people to come and join it and help us make it better. It's not going to be great if I'm doing all the material.
Yeah,
right.
Bring yourself out. True.
That's that right there is a big key. And there's so many people like you said, like with the information out there, you have big bearded dragon people that are out there that could come in here and help you with some great forums and write up some stuff.
Absolutely.
Same thing with crested geckos or tarantulas and stuff. That's what we kind of need to do, is bring in all those different species of people to get that information in there and put onto the site, which is really sweet.
One-stop shop.
And we don't want to compete or anything with the YouTubers and the big Patreons. We want to feature you guys. We want to show that. We want you YouTubers to bring in some of your subscribers who want to join through you. Come on. And help contribute, and we will feature you. We will we'll figure out how to put a place. This is Keys Constrictors section.
Do an ad spot.
Maybe even a classroom or something, because that's
something
that I've seen is a lot of times the affiliates have little areas on the bigger school platform.
Right.
I want to do that. I want people to find you. There's so many, because we all watch all of them. It's not like, hey, no, I'm a Billy Rose guy. I don't watch.
Right.
No, I watch Billy. I watch Garrick. I watch. Everyone.
Yep.
That is the truth right there.
Yeah.
Shout out Chris Hardwick, man. Sometimes I didn't even look for those videos. They still pop up, Chris.
I watched Chris Hardwick's videos about the morphs. You know,
Those were the first videos I used to watch too. And that's what really got me into the hobby.
And there were sometimes I would go to look it up and be like, all right, well, I've watched enough of Chris Hart. Maybe I see if I can find somebody else saying it. And every time it's like, nope, I might end up going trailing back to him. I'm like, well, come on, let's do this, Chris. You know?
yeah.
But no, it's great. I love YouTube. YouTube is the greatest. I mean, not only do we use it for the reptiles, we use it in our day-to-day lives.
So, yeah, for everything.
Somebody needs something they don't know how to fix on their car, they go and YouTube it nowadays, you know. We don't know how to fix a pipe underneath your sink. You have these kids now, you're YouTubing it and finding out how to do this or what glue to get to do that. You know, it's cool. It's such a learning platform. I love it.
Yeah. And along those lines, I've got a section that I want to put DIY stuff, and people can make videos about how to do stuff on your own, and we'll put them in. We'll put them in there.
That's really cool.
Build your own
Videos don't have to be me. If
anybody building their own incubator, doing shoebox bins for geckos, building rodent systems and shit. Come on, like that's sick. That is sick. That's sick.
And I have that one of the areas I'm. Let me see. I'm a breeder, or I'm not just a breeder. I want to eventually start going out and doing interviews with people who are breeders, because we all have, you know, snakes and reptiles are not our entire lives. We have some really interesting people, and I think that's part of building up the community and helping us get to know each other.
That is.
And I do that. My oldest son is a flight attendant, so I get flight benefits through him. And so one of my big plans is I want to just fly out. I could go out to you guys. It cost me probably $70 each way.
Oh,
right.
I could go out and do a video, see your place, and come out. And I want to do that with some of the people who are members.
And you can do that with big breeders and even, you know, smaller people at home that even you go by and check out, or local people around you that have smaller collections. You get the all different situation of breeders. You have the smaller hobbyist guys, and you have the guys that are actually running a big, huge facility. And that way everybody can kind of get an insight. And because I feel like too, you get some of these guys that do want to come in here and they see these bigger guys and they're like, oh, and that scares them and runs them out the freaking door, you know? And it's like, actually, no, you can do it, bro. You don't have to have 100 ball pythons sit in a facility with epoxy floors to do this, man. You could do this sitting there with a 10 tier rack and 2 nice males and 11 great females, and you could make some money off it, you know. It's kind of cool. I like that. That's the part that everybody needs to see.
There's a lot of stuff that I wish I did different when I was getting into it. I started out because we weren't fully committed into the breeding at the beginning. It's like, you know, we got the yellow belly. So I got a yellow belly / asphalt, hoping he was an asphalt.
Right.
He's yellow belly.
Yeah, of course.
I got that from Ball Python Shed from Josh. Josh is awesome. Yeah.
Yes.
I wish, and so I want to have some videos, you know, just being upfront with new people who want to get in the breeders. Here are the things you should do. Here are the things you shouldn't do. Maybe I do that as an interview with a breeder. I want to do interviews and have them some exclusive to Herp Matrix. I've had a bunch of people promise me that they would do it. I just haven't been able to get to it. You know, like Garrick DeMeyer, I talked to him. He promised me he would do one, so I could have an interview with Garrick DeMeyer, you know, and people like that about you know, some of the basics. Maybe even showing how they set them up. The good thing about this being a membership thing too is we don't have to worry as much talking about some of the downsides and stuff, and some of the stuff that we don't necessarily want to get out there in, you know, among animal rights activists.
Right.
But this would be a place where we can talk about things go wrong.
Right. Well, because that stuff is the stuff that needs to be out there, you know, like the ugly part is what everybody's scared to talk about, and it's the part that does need to be knowledgeable, because then the people get into it and they do it, and then they deal with the ugly parts of this
and realize they're not the only ones that had to deal with it.
Right. You know,
So we can have a section in here where we talk about that, and it's
The
going
good,
to
the
be
bad,
really
the
clear.
ugly. You know, the good, the bad, the ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay.
No, that's really cool.
So what I would encourage, we've got, we do have, it looks like on our calendar still, we want to do, we call them Matrix meetups for members. We're right now scheduled for April 5th, which would be, you can click
Sunday.
you can click in. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I'm going to have some teeth pulled, and I'm not going to be able to
Okay.
work that weekend
Okay.
probably. But so I'm going to reschedule, but I would encourage people, I will have one on the calendar for sometime in April or May. You can just come in and click on the calendar and see it, and you can click on it, and there's a link, kind of like we do here for StreamYard, but you click on that and it'll take you into the school platform, the Herp Matrix video platform, and just to talk about that. So if anyone wants to do that, I'm going to be changing it from April 5th, but it will be on the calendar. And so just check the calendar, keep an eye on the calendar. And as I get interviews and stuff, I'm able to do that. We'll get those up. I'll have possibly some live interviews, some live discussions. Yeah, I can, I can I usually post things in the community. I'll have a post generally on general discussion. Oops, sorry. Oh, that's you.
Yeah, that's my Keys Constrictors email.
Okay, so I just did that. But there will be sections, and I can make it so an email will go out sometimes when I send that. So important stuff coming up, I'll try to send it out as an email, but it only lets me do that once every 48 hours. So don't worry, I'm not going to be flooding your email.
I mean, as a business guy, that's what I check most is my emails. So that's really cool. If you have that, I'll definitely see that during the day, especially on the day that you're going to do the show. I'd be like, okay, cool. 9 o'clock, he's going to have the show. Sweet. That's cool. I like that. And I'll definitely hop in some of them just to listen in. And I want to learn some more stuff about it and put in some insight too. Shit.
The other thing kind of fun about the school platform, and I've watched some videos by the guys who created it. They're, of course, a couple really young guys, but they're constantly reworking and trying to improve the site. They're very active at that. But they're all about kind of fun and making games, and they actually have a leaderboard of things that people can do here. We haven't really worked that out, so any suggestions are great, but to kind of give people incentive to view certain areas or to do certain things, we're trying to figure that out. We're on the older side, so not as knowledgeable and conversant in that stuff. But I want this to be something that people get excited about, that they learn, that they know that they can come to Herp Matrix and get good information, because it's going to be it's going to be curated. It'll come through me and eventually probably a panel of people who will prove things as they come up, just because we want to make sure they're accurate and good and helpful.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
Yeah.
This is cool. I'm all in it. You got me all. I'm over here like, this is really I'm excited.
Don't worry, you're not going to step on any toes if you come in and say, "Hey, can we do this? Can I do this? Can we do that?" That's what we want. I want people in and doing this, and because I think if it's just me talking on all the videos, we don't want that.
Right.
But I want to provide the good information, so I'll get it started. And eventually, we'll move out where other people are helping us with that.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
I'm with it.
I like it. So you guys, y'all hear that in the chats. Go to Herp Matrix, sign up, put your insights in if you want to put some insights in. Don't be scared. Check the site out and share it to your friends and stuff on Instagram. Share it out in the community chats. Get more people in this, man, because this is something really cool that be built into something really great
Yes.
for sure.
We all can
For
add
all of our
something.
futures.
Yeah, again, I am this. This is not my plan to make a bunch of money off of this. This is what really I'm mostly, what my time that's been put in it is not going to be covered for a while by what it brings in, and it probably never will. But I want it to build into something that the community as a whole takes ownership of, because it's that German principle of Gestalt, that the whole is, or the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. If this is just me talking on videos and making, I'm going to be dead before we get too much further. But if people are participating, if someone's out there does, children's pythons, say, hey, can I contribute a care guide? Yeah. Just
Heck
let me know, bring it. We'll look at it. I'll show you kind of the format that we want to use, and it'll go through an approval process, which is probably pretty light right now. I will seek whatever expertise I can, but we want everything that's posted to go through multiple eyes,
right?
And then it will become. We will put on there whoever created it and gave it to us. Your name will be on it and everything. So,
come on.
A feeder tab for
right.
For rodents. Yeah. Do you purchase your feeders, or do you breed rodents?
No, I purchase them. For a time, my younger brother was living with us, and he had some snakes, and he bred his own rodents in our garage, and I didn't like the smell.
It can be smelly. It can be
not great. I'm not great, and rodents are too much work for me. So
yeah, it's a lot of work.
We buy them frozen.
Come on.
Yeah. So
yeah. So what's the next show you plan on attending?
I
don't know yet. This summer is going to be really tough for us because my son's a senior. We're going to be in Orlando in July for the volleyball national championships.
Oh.
And then we're going to be getting him out to, he's going to Randolph-Macon College. And he's going to play volleyball for them out there. So we may be going out, but I think probably this fall, I'm going to try to get out to some of the shows. We need to start we want to do it as Herp Matrix. So we got to get stuff together that we can show that and present it and stuff. And so we're probably going to start doing that. I can come and talk on shows, anyone who wants to have me on. Not because my face isn't on enough shows, but I just want to get the word out. And so I'd love to do that. I'm set up for YouTube in my office at work. I can do it. I just blocked out the time because it's right now it's 4 our time.
I'm even looking at the map right now. I didn't realize because when I first hopped on it showed me kind of like the other parts of the world. Well, you got even people over here in United Kingdom, France, and Italy and stuff.
It looks
marked down on here too. This is really cool. I like this. And then when you go to the United States, like you got it'll tell you 13 in California, 2 over here, 7 in Kentucky. Like that's cool. Yeah. And you can actually imagine all the Florida breeders.
My gosh,
Jesus, you could have fucking. I mean, excuse my language, but you could have freaking 100, if not plus more, thousands on there.
Yeah.
I like this. This is cool. Yeah. This is really cool. And really, if you get the good advertising on it, and for shows, somebody at a Daytona show puts a banner of this up, and the amount of people are going to question, what is that? And then once you kind of explain to them, they're going to all be going. You can attract a lot of people to this for sure.
Yeah. I think a great, really the affiliate program I think is huge, because any breeder, and we do this when we send out a snake, is here's I've got a card. We can there's a place on the site where you can get your little QR code. You can put your own QR code on your own card, and if they join through that link, that goes through you, and you get
That's cool.
40% of their of whatever they pay. And you do that, it's $17 a month is the paid one. You get 10 of your customers to join through you. You're getting whatever that is. Math's not my thing.
Yeah, right. So you can profit some off of this
I think it's
situation.
probably $7 per. You're getting $70 a month from 10 people.
Yeah.
10 people.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, guys. Push it down people's throat. That's actually an incentive right there for some people.
Right.
That is
Money
an incentive
talks.
right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then people, the affiliates, you guys have incentive to help keep making it better, and that helps all of us. It's really a good community style thing, and I think really it's that school platform that made it possible. You really couldn't do this anywhere else.
Nope. I don't think any of these other guys like Morph Market or anything thought of this far into it, and it's kind of good that they didn't, because I think you could really take off with this for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's just something that's going to take time. Nothing happens overnight. That's for sure.
It's going to take time and some work, but if we spread that work out, then it just builds. And no, it's a great thing. And I know that's what really struck me about the reptile communities. I've gotten to know a lot of the people and breeders and stuff. It's just a really cool community. And I have 6 kids. I'm a lawyer. I'm going to court and everything. I don't have time to do a lot of socializing and stuff. And that's that I've done more through the reptile community than I have. Plus, I'm kind of an introvert, and yeah, it's weird. I love talking on camera. In the confines of my office. But I do love getting out of the shows and talking with people, and I just love looking at everybody's animals.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yep.
Facts.
Yep.
Facts. I like that.
That's
the fun part about going to the shows for me is I'm always looking at all these different species, looking at this, talking. Of course I'm gonna talk around and shut up. So if somebody let me sit and talk to them for an hour and I'll be the main one talking, I'd be cool with it.
Yeah. No, I've been trying to get there. Phil lets me go in early. I get the VIP and stuff, so I can go in early. I try to talk to the breeders and see them before all the people come in to buy. I never want to interfere with that. But the auctions are great. There's some really cool interactions and cool people. It's just a great thing, and I've loved it from someone who isn't particularly social. It's just a great thing, and I want to see that built up here. And allow people to get in and learn. And when I talk to the Mosses and to the Harbins, they got so much knowledge and stuff, and they're so willing to share it. And I watch them dealing with customers, and we need their knowledge to be out there and on this. And that's something that I'm going to try to go out to the Harbins, try to go to the Mosses, try to go up to Las Vegas to Firehouse and talk with them and get stuff that we can post on the site to share their knowledge, and others. So yeah, I think it's one of those things that just struck me one day, and it turned into something more, and I'm hoping it goes to even bigger than that.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure it will.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm sure it will.
Yep.
Oh.
1000%.
All right. Rebecca Duffin in Melbourne, Australia. I just approved your membership.
Come on.
Nice. Let's go.
Come on. That had to been Kyle, actually. Kyle knows some Australian people. And that's a carpet lady. She has got some, if I'm correct,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
the right person I'm thinking of.
Yeah,
They got
she was on.
wild.
We had her before.
That's another species. Just after talking with Moss, they get me enthusiastic about the carpets.
Yeah. Oh, I love carpets. That's actually the new species I've gotten into. So I got a poplin, a coastal, and actually tomorrow I'll have my bread lie from
Let's
Kyle.
go.
So
Let's go.
I'm loving them. I'm loving them.
Yeah.
They're different for sure. Like everybody went the GTP route, and like I like something that could hang out in the branches, but I didn't want like something I couldn't really hold and interact with too much. And the carpets I can, and I get that kind of that still branch effect. Like when I come in here, my poplin's always hanging from a branch, just like a GTP is. And I'm like, yeah, she's loving it. You know, it's nice. It's cool.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Yeah, we'll have to have you come out on some of these other shows too, man. So when you got time, we'll have to make it happen.
I'll try to get to one of the shows down in Florida coming up, but
Daytona in August. Daytona in August. That's the biggest breeder reptile expo we have here in Florida, and it's huge. It's two big old buildings. I mean, both sides pretty much. It's one building, but you can go on both sides. It's huge and open. It's like Tinley. From what I hear, it's like Tinley, but like more spaceful. You know, you got way more space. It's not like you're crowded right on top of people. And stuff.
And hit up Atlanta, Sear.
That one too. That's a big one.
I've gotten out to a few. I've been to Tinley and Schaumburg and Dallas, Phoenix, and then the ones down here. I'd love to get out there, but I'm going to be in Orlando in too bad it wasn't August. It'd be tough to get back to get back out there in August, and because we're also after that we're going to be in Virginia in August, dropping my son off.
Yeah.
Come on.
But I will get out there. I spent 8.5 years as a teenager living out in South Carolina.
Come on.
I do know the East Coast a little bit. I love the East Coast. But
damn.
Yeah. In fact, that's where the most I guess exotic snake I caught was in South Carolina. It was a worm snake.
Oh wow!
Little tiny thing. It was like red, dark red on the bottom, and I don't know how I found it on the ground. They're fossorial, so they live under the ground. I just happened to catch it. I never even knew. I had to research, I think.
Yeah, that's wild. I never heard anything till now.
Neither
something I never heard before. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I remember when we moved there when I was 10, and I was like, I wanted to find an indigo snake. It was wishful thinking because South Carolina is a little out of the range of the indigo snakes.
Okay.
I really wanted to find one of those. I never did. I saw copperheads out there, water moccasins.
Oh yeah.
We had my neighbor. We had this little drainage ditch running back our house and everybody else's house, and it had dug out a little bit. There were we were playing in there, and I looked down under the overhang, and there were some baby copperheads there.
Oh wow!
Just in our next door neighbor's yard.
Come on. They're pretty though. I hate to say it, but I do like how they look. They do look good. Same thing with the because when I go out to Ocala National Forest, we'll see a bunch of pygmies, and the pygmies are like that. They're like, to me, they're beautiful. They're actually pretty. They're tiny. You know, I call them little boot suckers because as soon as you lean up against a tree and you sit down for a second, take a smoke break, you look down your boot, there'll be one little one sitting right there by your boot. You know, you're like, damn it, you know, luckily I didn't sit on you.
Yeah.
But no, I like them. The little pygmies are they're colorful for sure.
Yeah,
I think when I was younger, I seen the coral snakes out here, and I ain't actually seen one since I was probably 8 or 9.
Yeah,
but those are pretty wild too, because then you gotta know the color pattern of which one can be.
Oh yeah,
and which one can't. You know.
Yeah, I always wanted to see one of those, and we used to traipse around in the woods all the time. We had woods down, really where I lived. It was built out of the woods. They cut down the woods to build our houses and stuff. And there was a lot of it around. Never saw a coral snake though.
Hmm. Yeah, you got to be careful with herping.
Yeah, you do. And even out here, we got the rattlesnakes all over the place.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I never, I know rattlesnakes a little bit, but you don't get to see them in person as much. But I love the two rattlesnake guys who were there. There were two different booths at the Phoenix show, because you can do that, I guess, in Phoenix. Those rattlesnakes were incredible. They were just beautiful snakes. There were so many different kinds I didn't know.
Heck
I'm
yeah.
going to do a section on venomous and rattlesnakes, but
Come
that
on.
that was just amazing.
So you can go through a section with the venomous and even do the rules for state to state on what you need for that. Like, because I know some states you require so many hours and some only require a few classes. And I'm like, wow,
Yeah, the state modules are all going to talk about those rules for venomous, what's allowed, what's not allowed.
Let's go.
Right.
Boy, it gets confusing too, because they're
Yep.
so different.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, like I would love an indigo snake, but if I moved to another state, I wouldn't be able to take it with me without a whole lot of red tape and permits and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yep.
Unfortunately,
Like the
Yep.
berms and the retics.
yeah. We're fortunate. There's a number of colubrid breeders out here and a lot of indigos. So I've seen indigos at shows and our local pet shop, the reptile store. They've had indigos.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
But I think over time, like even with the iguanas here in Florida, I just talked to somebody that's moving here to Florida with the iguana, and I was like, well, how's that working, bro? He's like, actually just called FWC, and they said just let them know when I move here, they'll come tag it. And I was like, well, that's actually not too bad. So then you don't have to get rid of your iguana. You're allowed to actually move here with it. They'll still just tag it. Obviously, if it gets loose, we don't know it's you, and we come in and knock it on your door, type deal. But it's pretty cool. Like, all right, you don't have to surrender your animal, man. He's like, man, I had it for years too, And I'm like, that would suck. It's like your dog, pretty much.
Mhm.
It's really interesting as I've done the research on the different states. The rules are so arbitrary.
Yep.
And I think I think it's Florida. You can't even show somebody your snake without a permit. Is that true? Yeah.
We're supposed to have our class 3 to like walk out in public with it or whatever to show your snake off. You can't just like technically walk out the front door and go walk into Publix with your snake. No.
Yeah. That kind of blows my mind.
Yep.
Florida's wild. Wow, that's another reason why you got to support US Art.
Oh yeah.
They help us out here in Florida. Them guys right there, they actually help us out here in Florida.
Yeah, and that's what led to this. This is we've got Phil and Vanessa are both part of this. They support it. They've been enthusiastic about it. Phil gets me into the shows to help publicize it a little bit.
Yeah.
And Vanessa, although she's like all over the place with her stuff, but she's been very, very nice and supportive. And it's just been great building that relationship with them. I really just enjoy them as people and hanging out with them. That's one of the things I really enjoy about going to the shows is I get to go hang out with Phil and Vanessa and everyone at US Art too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna let you go now, Ron. Man, this was been fun and educational, and we're gonna help this thing grow as much as we can. So
good. That's what we need. Let me know. Send me a message or something if I'm not responsive. Sometimes I get caught up in stuff and get my blinders on. But I'm dedicated to seeing this thing grow and I'm putting up content as quickly as I can, and would love to have anyone who wants to contribute. We'll find ways to contribute.
Come
All
on.
right. All
Come
right.
on.
All
Let's
right.
go.
Anything you want to say before we leave?
No, it's just been great. It's been a great discussion with you guys. I hope I can
Here it
come
is
back
again.
sometime.
Absolutely.
I may even try to come out sometime and do some videos and stuff with you guys.
Come on.
Yeah.
Let's go, Mitzi.
It,
She already shared it in a few of her group chats too. Come on.
Appreciate you, Missy. Like
Come
like
on.
Justin was saying, any Friday that you're free, man, I got a panel
Mhm.
show, and a bunch of us, we get together and we talk, and you can just come on.
Okay.
We start about 6 o'clock your time. So just let me know whenever you're free.
Okay.
And so you go on for hours too sometimes. So it doesn't like it, even if you ain't got 6
Yeah, you
o'clock.
don't gotta be there
so
at 6
you know,
o'clock.
7 or 8 or whatever, he'll still be running half the
As
time.
long as we're live,
Kinda
we can
cool.
go on.
Yeah.
It's an open panel too. You get to just talk and spill your stuff for sure. And
And it'd be different. It'd be it won't be just ball python breeders. It'll be
Right.
boa constrictors, spiders. It's a mix of all different animal lovers. So everybody can it'll be real good.
Yeah.
come on.
Awesome.
Yeah. Justin?
Like I tell everybody in chat, thank you guys for coming out. This is the reason why we do this, because of you guys. And Ron, it was definitely nice meeting you. Definitely learning about the Herp Matrix. I'm going to be supporting it. I'm actually probably going to hit you up. I don't know if I'll have time this week, but next week I'm going to put in my notes over here on my desk. But I want to make a little banner so we do shows. I can pop up a little, poof, go check out Herp Matrix. You guys, sign up, So I might see if I can get some logos off you and stuff and make you a little
Thank you,
banner and try to
Rondo.
get you. Yeah, we'll put on this show, we'll put on it, try to blast it out there. I definitely think it's cool for the community, and it's going to help the community kind of grow some. And even to me, it's great for breeders that are vending shows too. New people getting into the hobby, they can go to this website and learn about these animals and learn the care for these animals and everything too. Instead of us having it's a little less work for us, honestly.
Yeah.
In my opinion, a little less work for us.
And like for ball pythons, I have the breeding guide that I did is pretty comprehensive. I can't remember if it's 60 or 90 pages. It's long.
Mhm.
I don't mind if anybody prints that out for yourself and give it to people.
See?
I'm not really proprietary about that. And any of the information you have, it's designed for people to be able to use and print out and share with others. And
That's
so
cool.
I try to give a lot of different forms of the information, longer, shorter summaries, trying to get checklists and stuff. Some people really like checklists I don't want everybody to have to reinvent it every time you want to do something. Come to Morph Matrix, look at what we got, use any of it, give it out. I don't care.
Let's go.
Yes,
Let's
so,
go.
yeah.
Come on.
Anybody listening on iHeartRadio, Spotify, iTunes, make sure you check out Herp Matrix on School and Instagram, and check out the YouTube channel once again. So you get caught up on all the stuff that we are going to be trying to do.
Right.
And don't forget that like button. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. We thank everybody for tapping in. Tomorrow is not promised. So make sure you get those smiles out and call your parents, call your family, call your loved ones, not just for good news or bad news. Call them because it's the right thing to do. And get the fudge off my phone. We out.
Later, everybody. Come on.
Later.